Hey, Will Builders. Wanted to chat with you guys on a topic that kind of hits the news and is getting a lot of press. It seems like ever since the NAR lawsuit and all that, there's been a lot more discussion about commissions in the real estate zone than I've heard before that. So there's really five steps that I would go through to negotiate a real estate commission if I were on the consumer side of things. But I'll just focus on one point here today, and that is you need to realize when you're negotiating with your agent, what are you negotiating and what are they negotiating? Why are they charging the fee that they're charging? So in the first 4 or 5 points, you identify all that. And once you've identified all of that, then here's the real estate pro tip, sort of the insider way to look at it. And it requires you to, for a moment, to step inside the shoes of the real estate broker. The real estate broker is going to be investing thousands of dollars and tons of time, precious time, effort, and agency in marketing the home. Now, here's something that most people don't realize. Not every single house sells every single time. So what am I saying? There's a risk factor involved with the real estate broker marketing your home. So one of the pro tips that you could use to negotiate a lower commission is to actually go in and say, hey, look, I realize you're going to be paying for whatever it might be. Maybe it's staging, maybe it's marketing, some sort of promos, maybe there's open house, there's signage, there's all kinds of different things that run up the fees. What you could do to negotiate lower, say, hey, I realize that you're taking a risk. I'm going to take some of that risk off the table. And by doing that, I'd like you to give me a bit of a discount for that. Now, if the real estate broker is savvy and they understand economics and the risk value of marketing the home, they're probably going to be wide open to that. So what you could do is you could say, hey, if you do X% less, I'll cover all of your upfront costs in the event the property doesn't sell. But if it does sell, then I want to get X amount lower in commission. And what that does is that takes for the agent, it takes the risk off of the table for all the money that they're putting up front. So therefore, when you do a risk assessment, yeah, it makes sense to charge less. Maybe in your situation that doesn't work or you're not confident in your home selling, so you want to put that risk back on the agent. But that is a pro tip. It is a way that you can go to lower your costs. So just don't come out to somebody and say, hey, I want you to work for less. Somebody comes up to your work and says, hey, work for less. Probably not going to come off very well. But if you have a solid reason and method behind your negotiation, you'll get far. All right, stay strong, wealth builders.